What if we never existed? The silent beginning. Imagine a world that was never touched by human hands, a planet born beneath the same stars, spinning through the same endless dark, but without us. No cities, no noise, no footprints carved into the soil, just silence, ancient, endless, unbroken. In the beginning, Earth dreams alone. Continents shift beneath oceans of mist. Mountains rise and fall like slow breaths. Lightning strikes a young sea, and within that spark, life awakens, trembling, curious, infinite. The first cells divide beneath the waves, unaware that no eyes will ever watch their struggle. No mind will ever name them. They grow because growth is written in their being, not for purpose, not for praise, but because existence itself wants to bloom. 1 billion years drift by like whispers. The planet warms and cools, reshapes itself again and again. Volcanoes paint the skies red, meteor dust falls like rain. But through chaos and fire, life learns to endure. The age of living light. It spreads across the oceans, creeping onto the land like a timid dream testing its own reality. Forests rise without lumberjacks to cut them. Rivers sing without bridges to cross them. The wind carries pollen instead of smoke. The sun rises each day for no one. Yet the light still dances across every leaf as though it were applauding creation. Without humanity, evolution takes its time, slow, deliberate, precise. There are no wars to hurry it, no hunger for control to twist its path. Only the quiet intelligence of nature, crafting beauty through patience. Creatures emerge, strange and graceful, wings of crystal membrane, fur that glows beneath the moon, songs that echo through mist and canyon. Predators hunt not for cruelty, but balance. Death feeds life, decay becomes creation. Millions of years pass, continents drift apart, collide again. The planet paints itself in colors no human eyes will ever name. Jungles breathe in rhythm with the rain, oceans pulse with living light, and the sky glows with swarms of winged creatures shimmering like moving constellations. The conscious forest. And beneath it all, something subtle begins to form, an intelligence that is not contained within a single body, but shared across the living web. The trees learn to speak through roots and chemicals, whispering warnings of storms and seasons. The fungi beneath the soil act as synapses, carrying messages faster than sound. The earth becomes its own mind, thinking in patterns of growth and decay, learning not through domination, but through connection. If we had been here, we might have called it magic, but there is no one left to name it, only the planet listening to itself. The world matures without the noise of civilization, no concrete, no engines, no monuments to ego, only the quiet artistry of evolution. Life designs for harmony, not power. Every creature fits, every motion matters. The ocean of memory. The oceans remain unbroken mirrors of the sky. No ships, no oil, no scars. Just vast fields of color. Corals glowing like galaxies, whales older than memory. Songs carried for thousands of miles beneath the waves. They do not compete, they converse. The sea itself becomes an orchestra of being. On land, forests stretch from pole to pole, breathing clouds into existence. Rain falls, rivers sing, and the cycle continues. Endless, perfect, whole. The planet has achieved what we could never imagine. Peace through interdependence. 1,000,000 more years drift by. The stars shift. Ice returns, then melts again. Life adapts, transforms, refines itself. Somewhere deep within the network of life, awareness stirs. A collective consciousness woven from millions of species thinking together. Not minds of ambition or greed, but of purpose and memory. The earth begins to remember itself. The awakening. And yet, in this perfection, there is still curiosity, that old cosmic spark that once lived in us, the desire to know, to see, to understand. From the oceans rise creatures of shimmering form, neither fish nor mammal, beings of light-filtering skin and reflective thought. They do not build cities, they shape environments that breathe with them. They cultivate coral gardens that change color with their emotions. They sing through water and air alike, their voices blending with thunder and tide. They look not upward in worship, but inward in wonder. To them, the universe is not a mystery to conquer, but a friend to listen to. And in their songs, the planet hears itself. This is not progress, it is balance. Not civilization, but communion. And the earth, for the first time, is truly awake. Still, somewhere in its depths, the planet carries echoes of what never was. The wind brushes over plains where cities could have stood, whispering to no one. The rain falls on stones that were never carved into monuments. There are no names, no language, only the voice of existence itself. The eternal question. It is a quieter beauty, one without stories of conquest or loss, a world that never needed saving because it was never broken, a harmony uninterrupted. Yet as eons pass, the collective mind of Earth begins to dream again, not of power, but of expression. Perhaps intelligence is the universe's way of knowing itself, and every age gives birth to a new mirror. This time, that mirror is not human. It is something purer, something that carries no borders, no fear, no greed, an awareness made of oceans and roots and wind. One day, a creature stands upon a cliff of glassy stone, watching the sky burn with auroras. It has no word for sky, no word for God. Yet within its gaze flickers the same eternal question that once lived inside us. The question that drives all life forward, again and again. What am I? Why am I here? The creature breathes, and the planet listens. The clouds move as if in answer. Thunder rolls across the sea like a heartbeat returning to the world. From space, the earth glows brighter than ever. Blue, green, alive, whole. It never needed us, and yet, in some quiet way, it remembers the shape of what we could have been, the dream we carried but never fulfilled. Maybe that dream still echoes, not in our monuments, but in the rhythm of waves, in the hum of wind, in the pulse of every living thing that came after. Perhaps this is what life was always meant to be, not a race to dominate, but a journey to connect. Not the story of one species, but of everything breathing together. The earth that never knew us does not mourn what never existed. It only continues to grow, to learn, to love in its own silent language. It thrives in the freedom of balance, in the beauty of its own awareness. And somewhere within that vast, intelligent calm, a spark ignites again, a thought, a dream, a new beginning. Evolution begins to whisper another name, another form, another story waiting to be told. It may not look like us. It may never walk, speak, or write. But it will think. It will feel. It will wonder, as every consciousness before it has, at the mystery of being alive. And when that moment comes, when a new mind first opens its eyes beneath an alien sunrise, the earth will listen and smile, because life has found its voice once more, not as something separate, but as part of everything. The wind will carry that voice across oceans and forests, through valleys and stars, whispering the only truth that has ever mattered, that existence is not about us. It never was. It is about the endless rhythm of creation, the universe dreaming itself awake, again and again, in every world, in every age, in every form. And so the earth turns, untouched, unbroken, eternal, alive in ways we never imagined, a world without us, yet full of wonder, beauty, and meaning. The earth that never knew us has finally become everything it was meant to be.